they start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Here's 2nd and 8. There's Chris Olave. And he's going to be up around the 45-yard line. His first catch of the divisional round goes for a first down. He had 5 catches last week in their wild card win. Now Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They were trying to wrap it up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And now an audible here into something else. On 2nd down, here's Carr. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Carr can beat you in a lot of ways. The scramble there, a perfect example as he gets the first.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Kamara up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the 2nd run, and they're in better shape now for 4. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw his Carr. His throw incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, but they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Kamara trying the right side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball. And sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Not out there for a first. No gain as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. How about this opening drive? Play number 12 now. This is 3rd down. McCarr, he wants to change up the look here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Under a heavy rush and down he goes. Smith in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. An audible here to get a new look. Nevis knocks this one through. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
Here's Hurts to throw, rolling to his left. That's into the hands of Eckler. A solid stiff arm. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down in what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Eckler is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, at these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
And now they'll shift things around.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. Hurts.
And that's going to be caught for the Eagles touchdown. Austin Eckler from 3 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Extra point. It's up and good. And it makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas.
Yeah,
right?
a little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting upfield, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Now Carr changing the formation.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught by Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them the first down. They fake the handoff. Now Carr.
He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. A give to Kamara running right. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Now a play fake. Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He's up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Taken in at the 11. They'll score out a 36-yard punt, and the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now, they're just cutting them to shreds.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. A good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. Well, that's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen, but this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Throwing is Hurts. Being chased out left. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Gainwell will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
That's only an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
McLaughlin for the extra point. And this one's right through, making a 14-3. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. Carr now on 1st down. He completes it to Evans. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. There's Evans again, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Now Carr. Eluding the pressure right. And for a right side here, complete. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Second and 10. Now Carr shifting his guys around a bit. Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds left to go. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. Flush to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
So you're looking for that one. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
Nevis knocks this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that...
He's got him in! Complete! First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work to run it a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Now after the INT, it's Carr. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Carr. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. On for the extra point try, Andrew Mevis. And this is up and good. It brings him within a point now. It's 14-13. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. This taken in right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle with Eckler. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. A little short pass. This is Everett. Just a gain of a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 45-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Eckler now between the tackles. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He's got it to the 43 here. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
63.
They're going to look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
A Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Hurts to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this is caught. Touchdown. Throws Watkins. 42 yards. And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack in the previous play, that just hurts those guys.
The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So had they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field, and you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Play action. Now it's Carr. Flushed out right. And that will not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The Saints on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is going to be 3rd and 13. On play action, it's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Returnable here from the 38. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday. Levante David in on the tackle. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hurts.
And he's taken down here by the Saints. Cameron Jordan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. And they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. And they're going to speed things up here. Carr, he wants to change up the look here. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown of the night. And the Saints have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now they'll audible to something else. Carr will look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Man, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that seemed to me to be all about trusting your receiver.
No doubt about it, because when he put that ball in the air, I will guarantee you everyone who's watching this game right now thought that's up for grabs. But this is a lot of practice time. As you mentioned, a ton of trust, and he knows how good his guy is. So to him, it wasn't up for grabs. To him, it was a big play waiting to happen.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw caught by Olave. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Carr to throw. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Playoff lines at stake. Well, this is a big one. 3rd down. Throwing his Carr. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Nevis on to attempt the point after. And the lead is down to 2.
Next the score, Eagles 28. Saints.
Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Time definitely of the essence now, just under a minute to play, and here we go. And the Eagles are going to recover. And that might be enough to put a bow on this one. And he's across for the touchdown. That should just about seal it. Fourth quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball. That's what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And now Carr changing the formation. Here's Carr. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Carr. He's got his target. It's Olave. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Now Carr.
Escaping the pressure right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Now Carr. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Back to throw, Carr. This is caught by Evans. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
You think about the great receivers in the game, what do they have in common? The ability to create separation in their routes. Whether it's a head fake, a sharp cut, selling a different route, the subtle bump, it's a tough skill to teach. And this is well done here to get open and pick up the 1st down.
To throw is Carr. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Carr to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
So many times we talk about coverage, we just talk about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So they stay alive in the end.